Hello, Sagerific tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V Advance with me, BlueAnkylo. So, between episodes, I didn't actually do much grinding. I just got a couple blue magic spells, which I will show you, and bought a little bit of armor from that last shop. I didn't have enough money to buy as much as I was hoping, but it's fine. So, I picked up Lilliputian Lyric, whatever. Remember right in that forest area with the cool music, there was a little mini mage and some trees or something, or some not trees, they were those flying spirit things that we had a hard time hitting. If you wait long enough, one of the little mages will cast this on you and turn you mini, and you can learn it if you have blue magic. I also went ahead and got Aeroga. Now, you guys won't know where I got this from yet, but it's in the next area, and I figured I would do it off camera just to save some time. So with Aeroga, I decided that it's probably appropriate to try a little bit of blue magic again. I know I just got all that cool black magic, but you know, we'll use that plenty later on anyway. But that will let me show off the air knife. So Aeroga plus air knife should be equivalent to fire rods plus Firaga. It's at least that's the theory. I think it might cost a little bit less MP actually. 20 it probably costs 1 less. Yeah. We save 1 MP. You know, whatever, it's fine. So, did I get any job ups? I don't think I got any job upgrades, honestly. I think I would have noticed. Yeah. We're kind of at the slow pokey job ability point level. Everything takes like 400 to get to the next tier, and it'll probably just master and give us some lousy ability. Anyway, welcome to Geno's Cave. This is where I learned the wind magic, the Aeroga, by the way. Not from these, though. So these guys, I don't know, probably nothing much to them, really. They seem like just standard slimy monsters, I don't know. Level 40, so you know, I've got an idea. Let's try this out. It's pretty expensive, but let's see. Yeah, it works. So, okay, if we fight groups of those guys, maybe Blue Mage is okay. I think it was right around here where I fought the enemy that I needed to. I'll see if I can fight one more. No, I didn't get him. There is an enemy around here that can teach us Aeroga, trust me. It's actually kind of a pain in the butt, so I did it off camera just to save some time, but hopefully we'll find one and then I can show you how I did it. Well, I didn't have to do anything, it's just patience. Okay, now I haven't been to this room yet. It's empty, really? What's the gimmick here? I'm gonna open that middle thing up and something terrible's gonna happen, right? And in case you're wondering, yeah, Titan's gonna be enough to kill them anyway. There you go. Plenty of ways to one-shot those guys. Wait, there's a big stone inside. Grr, this is heavy. Alright, you pick it up. Nothing happens. Ah, this is the guy. Okay, let's just hold on for just a second here. So the metamorph is kind of interesting in that he transforms into various things. That's a enchanted fan. It casts Aeroga, 1 person at a time. And then it turns back into the metamorph. So, the problem is it doesn't always metamorph into enchanted fans. It was nice for him to show that off for you guys. But he will often transform into other things that don't cast Aeroga. So you can spend a lot of time fighting this guy waiting to get your spell picked up. Yeah, see now he's gonna cast fire on us with Ifrit. If we don't kill him first. Surely he's nearly dead. Oh, yeah. Vulnerable to water and wind? I didn't know that. Well, I can use Aeroga then. That'll do really good. So, it's just a matter of being patient on that fight. You'll get it eventually. Make sure someone's got learning, and just sit around and wait for him to cast on the right person, basically. So, what happens if we put a stone in a different chest? It opens a door. Isn't that exciting? Okay, I feel like that's going to open up a passage in the future. So you can probably figure out how this puzzle's going to work. Too bad you can't do Aeroga Blade. That would be really cool. Alright, Aeroga. Let's see how much you can do. Okay. Okay. 5,000 damage. I didn't expect a spell that he can cast would also be his weakness. Alright, let's try this one. I don't remember the order exactly. This is not looking good. Probably could have a thief on just to look for passageways, but there haven't been a lot of passageways lately, to be honest. I've been sort of double checking on a little guide after I finish an area to see if I missed anything, and there hasn't really been a whole lot of that. This is probably a dead end. Come on, give me a turn. Let's try Aeroga on these guys. Can it do as much as Titan? Not even close, but it's enough. Yeah, I figured this would be that little dead end path that we saw. So then probably the bottom left one is just the way forward. Simple enough, right? We'll let Titan deal with these guys. These chumps. It's not a very difficult dungeon, to be honest. As long as you're using your magic, you'll probably just crush all these random encounters without any trouble. Alright, this is the one I was looking for. Oh no, a group of 4? I'm sure that will stop Titan from one-shotting them all, right? They have like 700 HP or something, right? Like, this is pretty brutal overkill. Not particularly good for job points, but not particularly bad. That looked suspicious, didn't it? Ah, my friend, the Metamorph. Yeah, I'll save my MP for my Blue Mage for this guy, because Aeroga seems pretty awesome here. And, you know, I don't normally use spells like Aeroga from Blue Magic, so it's nice to see it working. Hey, I haven't seen that guy yet. The elf toad earlier on in the game... Oh, secret passage. That you can just see normally. The elf toad earlier on taught us the toad song that turns enemies into toads, maybe. Pond Chorus, that's the one. It's probably super reliable. I forget what level this guy was at. Was he a multiple of 5 too? Just for interest's sake, like if we wanted, could we cheese it? Level 47, I guess. Well, Kate Sith is dead. He'll remain dead for all eternity. We'll never see another Kate Sith ever again, probably. I wish I had, like, Osmos. That would be so good right now. I suppose, if I had known that I was going to burn through so much MP, I should have equipped a gold hairpin. Ooh, nice damage, Bartz. Staff of Light? What is that? We can't equip it with our current... Alright, Lena, I'm not terribly worried about mastering Summoner right now anyway. You'll get around to that one day. Let's go back to White Mage. You'll be able to equip that. And you can still have your summons anyway. So what does this do? Nice! It sometimes casts Holy. Cool. I want the Elven Mantle. Do I want half-price healing? Healing's not that expensive. Honestly, it's probably more useful for Ferris to have it in the long run. I know I keep waffling on whether or not I want to equip it or not. But if I'm doing a lot of blue magic, and I'm gonna... Like, time magic gets kind of expensive, doesn't it? Well, Hastig is not too bad. The summons are not terribly cheap either. What about our Kurigas? Kuriga is pretty expensive. They could both use it, but it's fine. So that suspicious little corner has a stairway now, I think. It's not time yet. So yeah, half-price Eriga. I could have used twice as many. Yeah, you know. I suppose, like I usually say, I prefer offense to defense. And having your MP costs is essentially a lot of offense at the expense of some defense power and magic defense. So it's probably worth the trade. Or, I mean, you could just think of it in terms of saving ethers. I could always buy a bunch of ethers and just power through. Or you could try to make a team that doesn't use your magic so regularly, but I like how much faster the battles go when you use magic. Whether it's a summon or something they're weak to like that. Oops, should have attacked there, actually. But I mean, the encounter rate's pretty crazy anyway, so we might as well try to save some time where we can. Oops. Well, maybe it'll cast Holy. Did not. Hey, you turned into an older man! Nice trick! Silly metamorphs. Okay, so there's path there. Just check all the edges. Still gonna run out of MP pretty soon. We've got like 4 more of those, I guess. I would like to show off a Holy from a attack there. That would be awesome. It probably happens like 1 in 10 or 1 in 8. It's probably not very common. Because Holy is pretty strong. Oh look, a turtle. Hey, it's a turtle! Okay, please don't kill me. He disappeared. I'm dead. Oh yeah, right. Remember from like the area, the ship graveyard. We're pretty good at walking around in the water anyway. We don't drown. Oh, this is a new area. Ooh, tricky, tricky. Well, I guess I'm supposed to take that central path. But there could be treasure. There probably isn't any treasure. Alright, well, it's a turtle. We found it. Hello, turtle. What's up with this turtle? He hits it. Barks. This turtle's looking at me funny. Smack, smack. Barks, stop that. What? Smack, smack. It's fun to hit turtles. Poke, poke, poke. Would you quit that? Whoa, it's a talking turtle. Sweet Christmas, it's a talking turtle. Sage, I'm so sorry. Please forgive my brainless companion. What? Since when do turtles talk? The normal expectation would be that it's just a turtle. You wouldn't expect a turtle to talk to you. Is the sage? By the briny beard of Neptune. And you can finally catch a clue. Tarnation. I can't... You could have told us ahead of time. Galuf, look, buddy. Normally turtles don't talk. If this is a special magical turtle that can talk and is actually a sage, you should have told us. It's alright. It's alright. No lasting damage. Physically, anyway. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that. You should be, boy. Picking on defenseless turtles. However, we have more important things to discuss. Like XDev? Of course, XDev. Who do you think? So, you aren't as slow as you look. That what the warlock seeks is within the great forest of Moor. The forest of... Yeah, we've been there. Trees, my dear boy. Lots of them. Sprawling to the west of Surgate. That sentient forest is XDeath's birthplace. He was born in a forest. Okay. A certain tree in that forest had been used to seal evil spirits for years. 500 years ago, the concentration of evil turned it into a dark creature with a life of its own. That creature is X-Death. I maintained the seal on X-Death for 500 years. Been a boring life. However, 30 years ago, the seal was broken. So, the Dawn Warriors? Yes, don't interrupt. Dorgan and the others fought hard. Finally, they were able to seal the Warlock with the crystals. However, somehow he escaped. Well, it's Sid's fault. No, I'm not taking all the blame. It was Sid's fault. Seals are not meant to be broken. Seals are meant to keep things sealed and not be broken. It means that this time X-Death must be... Then why didn't you just kill him last time if you knew that the seal wouldn't work? Where is he? Fine, the Forest of Moor. Something exactly what I don't know, so don't ask. Rests within the forest that he wishes to claim. The Forest of Moor. So, the Forest of Moor. And revenge for Zizat, sure. Yeah. Let's do it! Okay, but we can't get into the forest. The Forest of Moor is sentient. It does not take kindly to intruders, and will attack all who attempt to enter. Right. So will it just attack X-Death and kill him for us? Take this with you. If we open up a path to whatever X-Death wants, and he follows us in because we decide to go in, I'm gonna be really upset, video game. Because, like, if it turns out he couldn't get in there without this Guardian branch, I'm gonna be really mad. So what is this stick? A branch from the Guardian tree. That tree is what protects the seals. With that branch, you may enter the forest. Now hurry! X-Death is already on his way to Moor. How do you know? Does he have a submarine? Because that's the only way to get there. I hate to beg, but I will. Please go to the great tree and protect that which X-Death seeks that I'm not telling you what it is. Alright, well, I'm not walking out of here. It's going to take too long. See you later. Out. Alright, so now we got to go back to Moor. We could have come to this cave first, I suppose. There really wasn't all that much that happened there, but, you know. Just enjoying the underwater music. It's good stuff. I like how peaceful it is. We don't get attacked by monsters. You can just speed along. Nothing gets bad. You know, it's nice. I know we just crashed into a wall there, but the submarine is pretty strong. It doesn't take damage. I suppose we should rest at the inn first. Maybe we'll get an event now that we're supposed to be here anyway. You never know. Although, to be honest, there haven't been a lot of events since we came to Gallif's world. Like, you know, sleeping events. That was all in the first world. Alright, well, we're all healed up. Is there anything I should buy item-wise? High potions aren't terrible. I wouldn't mind having some more Phoenix Downs, honestly. Let's get to 20. Always nice to have a few reserves. And cottages, I am going to be using those kind of reliably for healing these days. I think we're fine. We'll probably be turned to Mini in this next area a fair bit, due to the mages casting that. But it's not that big a deal. Hey, some cure beasts! Kill them! They're going to try to cure each other, probably. Biggest problem with the cure beasts is they're so quick. Maybe that's the only problem. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I could not imagine you getting to this point in the game and being stymied by 200 healing monsters. If that's enough to slow you down, you've got big problems at this point in the game. In fact, how did you ever kill Atmos with 200 damage, like in that situation? Look, the tree branch. It's growing. No, glowing. Okay, there you go. Good work, tree branch. The forest. It's letting us in. Now, if I remember correctly, the encounter right here is kind of ridiculous. Hey, nice hit. Yeah, these are the guys that cast the Lilliputian, whatever it's called, song on you that blue mages can learn. On the other hand, they die pretty good. So, this is kind of it's a confusing area because the forest blocked your sight so much. And Osmos is really annoying. Because I needed that magic. Now, I wonder if there's anything that will kill... I bet you the fiery looking things are immune to arrow, like to wind, but let's find out. Oh no, it works. Cool. Eriga for the win. I mean, I know they weren't hit by Titan, so I figured they'd probably be wind immune or something for some reason. Oh no! Evil trees! Let's go with Eriga again? Oops, that was not what I meant to do. I expect that this is where I should just use Titan anyway. Yeah, that'll do. Got another level up. We're getting... level 35 isn't terribly overpowered. Definitely working our way up to a good level, though. Okay, let's just let the summoner deal with it, basically. Oh, those elven mantles are genius. Osmos is really going to make me mad, though. I suppose if I'm planning on tightening, I should give the gold hairpin to Lena, but... well, we'll make do. Got lots of ethers anyway. Hey! Speaking of ether... so where am I headed here anyway? I forget this forest. This is one of those annoying areas. I forget exactly what I'm supposed to do here, so forgive me while I explore around a little bit. I remember this place being a bit frustrating the first time I came here, so... you know, just bear with me a little. The encounter rate is a bit crazy. You have to, like, click on a tree? Oh yeah, the tree with the crack in it. There you go. Yeah, that's it. A little bit unusual. So these things seem to die. Maybe I can get away with, like... Era? I don't think they have a lot of HP. I did the job. Better than waiting to get a lucky hit on, so that's good. Okay, we're inside a tree. Cool. The tree turns into an open path. Just keep exploring, looking for loots. Not the bard loot. Oh, imps. I haven't seen these guys yet. Guess we should cast Libra on one. I don't like enemies that can confuse you. How much HP are we looking at here? 36, 2000. Okay, before bards can kill someone with a critical. 2000 HP, huh? Did we do 0 damage with the Holy Staff? The Staff of Light? Apparently he's immune to Holy Elemental, I guess. So with 2000 HP... that's not helping. Oh! He muted... he muted the imp, I think. That's hilarious. Time magic is so dumb. It doesn't even... like, if I haven't really used that before. From what I've read... this spell is actually bugged. It doesn't even work on your enemies at all. So it only works on your allies. So if you're confused and you cast it, I've never seen that happen before, but he actually did mute the enemies because it only silences your allies and not your enemies. And he was considered an enemy at that point. Ah, that's great. You could play this game for a very long time without ever figuring that one out. I wonder if we'll ever learn Osmos. Pretty awesome. Hey, equipping katanas sounds like fun. Oh yeah, I guess Galuf already had that one. Am I going to continue? I mean, we're kind of at the point where it just takes so long to get those job upgrades. I'm going to spoil something for you. The Ranger one we need to get at some point. It's not really spoiled, but we need the Ranger one. We should probably master Samurai as well, and we definitely want to master Ninja. I don't think mastering a Dragoon is terribly high priority. I'll want to master Thief as well. Well, Galuf is making good progress towards mastering his Mystic Knight. We go with Ninja for a while. It's a... Man, it's good. We're good. Whatever we pick now, we're going to be on for a very long time. Could try Knight for a little while. Well, no, because we only have one of the great swords. If I wasn't using great swords here, we could use the Knight, I guess. You know what? Let's just test out how the monk's doing. It's been a long time since we punched anything, and I'm just curious how it'll do. I'm concerned that without two-handed, it's not going to be amazing. What extra ability would I give him to be most useful? No back attacks is a kind of nice one. Could give him Shura Hidori. That would make it hard to hit him, which is pretty good. He doesn't have a lot of defense, so that's reasonable. I think I'll give him an ability, though. Like an equipable, an active ability, like focus for double damage. It only affects your first punch. I guess throw might be the most useful. I mean, Zenigage or whatever is pretty good just because it's brokenly good. Spellblade, I would not expect to work on your fists. Yeah, we'll go with throw for now, I guess. I'd usually like passives, but I think this will work. And he just can only wear these sorts of things anyway. Let's give him... We can move this Elven Gauntlet over because he can't use the... or the Elven Mantle over because he can't use the Genji Gloves anyway. Alright, well, we'll see how Barts can do. I don't know. I don't use monks in the late game very often, but you never know. Okay, I just want to compare some damages here, see how he does. Okay, 1300 versus 600. That's not bad. It's about the same. I mean, it's no magic. It's not as good as Titan by any stretch. But he's doing about the same amount of damage as a two-handed Knight Sword. Right? So if Galuf has two-handed and a good weapon, he won't be able to take advantage of Spellblade as a monk, but he gets a lot of HP. That's fine. I don't think it's the best combo, but... Okay, I have a feeling that's the way forward, so I'm going to check for treasure up to the north here. In this ridiculous area. Did we ever find out what these are weak to? Maybe they're not weak to anything. 36, eh? Well, that means level 3 flare should work. Let's try that out. I mean, it's almost dead. But I've got blue magic, so I might as well try these things out. Level 3 flare is quite cheap, and it should do ridiculous damage if you can. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright. Well, it's cheap because we've got half MP cost, I guess. But it's not as bad as, like, Aeroga anyway. Haha! Treasure! I knew there'd be something. That wasn't that great, but... Don't suppose these guys are, like, multiples of level 3 as well, huh? Let's just test it. It probably won't work. Nah, it didn't work for anything. You definitely need to remember what statuses work on what enemies if you want to use a blue mage. You've got to have certain status susceptibilities, as well as trying to remember their levels for the various level magic. Or you could just use a summoner and use Titan to kill everything. I mean, it's your choice, guys. If you're playing at home, you decide how you want to play. I'm just here to show you some options. I'm trying to convince myself that blue mages aren't the worst thing ever in this game. Unfortunately, we will not be able to use Titan this time. So let's try Aeroga. Not terrible. We'll let the fighters deal with the last couple trees. I think maybe part of the reason I don't like using monks is it takes them longer to attack. Like, the actual animation takes longer than most classes. Okay, I think we found everything in this area. Pretty sure. Let's continue on. Like, both the normal attack and the fact that you get all those counters with the monk tends to slow down the pacing of the battle. Especially if, like, somebody in the back row attacks the monk, and then he counters them and does, like, a quarter damage or whatever because they're in the back row. And it's like, not effective at all. So I think our white mage is going to be out of MP here. Yeah, there you go, wasting time. I mean, that did almost no damage. It was barely worth it at all. And, well, it wasn't worth it at all. And, just slows it down a bit. No. Alright, well, let's use a couple ethers. Just for the sake of speeding this up. We're probably at a good point to wrap the episode up. Or we'll need to, that is to say. Killing those mini-magicians early is definitely appreciated. So you don't have to worry about them osmosing even more of our precious MP out. Oh, you berserked yourself! Oh no! Look at me quaking. That's a good amount of money. Okay, looks like we got a tree to talk to on the left there. I expect the trees are weak to fire, they usually are. So we might actually have been able to save some, you know, kind of being silly there. Titan's pretty expensive. I should find out if... Well, we can't use the fire rod with the white mage. Let's switch back to summoner for now. That staff of light wasn't as awesome as I was hoping anyway. Switch back to summon in white. And we'll equip a flame rod just to see if that works. Anything before I click on the tree? Probably nothing else around. The encounter rate kills me. There we go again. Oh, I forgot you even got kick. I totally forgot about what monks can do. Not very good. Just double check here for his vulnerability. 35? Wait! Not only is he weak to fire, he's a level 35 creature. That's not good for him. I think I only really like using level 5 death though if it wipes out the entire group. If it only wipes out half of them, it's not as good as it could be. Hopefully there's going to be a place to use that cottage shortly. What was I gonna do with these guys? Probably Aeroga, I guess. Oh, they're weak to level 5 death, right? Well, the guys that can cast Confuse are probably more annoying than the mini-mage, so let's make sure they're dead. I thought they were... Am I crazy? I thought the imps were totally a multiple of level 5. I thought... I don't know, I must be drunk. Were they not level 40? No, No, it's Flare! Sorry, it was my bad. I mixed it up. I'm supposed to use level 3 Flare on this fight. Yeah. That's the trouble with blue magic, guys. You gotta remember all these things. It's like studying for a freaking math test. There we go. Yeah, that worked good. Okay, we want to cure the blind. Look at us, curing the blind. Oh, I see treasure. Death would kill the trees. They're 35, so only death will work. Whatever, I'll just... Not that great. I was gonna test out Ifrit as well. See if this does enough damage with the fire rod to kill him. Not quite, actually. That's assuming I remember to equip that fire rod. Yeah, okay, so... feel like Ifrit might not be quite good enough to handle, the trees. So level... I guess nothing, no level magic works on them? I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to use blue magic. I'll probably, like, after this dungeon, I'll probably go back to black magic just because it's so much easier to keep track of. Are you weak to fire, ice, or lightning? If not, use bio or something. I'm gonna use, like, one more ether. Pretty sure there's gonna be a save point coming up. Oh, look! There it is! Oh. Denied. Still, that's pretty good. I would prefer Galuf not kill somebody. There's that Lilliputian lyric. Yeah, they gotta successfully cast that on a blue mage or something for it to work. And then you can learn it. Alright, well, I think we're gonna need to end the episode here. It's been a little bit longer one for you guys. So, next episode, we will find out what is hidden in this forest that Exdeath wants so badly. That should be fun. And I'm gonna keep blue magic a little bit longer. I've almost got all the blue magic spells. There's like 4 left, and one of them at least is really good. So I'm gonna keep them around for a bit longer. As much as black is so much more reliable, so much easier to keep track of. Anyway, yeah, I got that golden hairpin. Okay. Thank you for watching, folks. I hope you have enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Look at us getting all these levels up. Awesome. See you guys.